Hello everyone, welcome to Dada'S Foodcrave kitchen. How are you all doing today? So today's recipe is a very special recipe and it's dear to my heart because my fiance is the one who gave me this recipe, who told me to make this recipe because obviously his mom used to make it for him and his whole family. As you can see, he's in the kitchen acting like he's helping me, but he wasn't helping me. He wasn't. He was just taste testing to see if I got it right. Yeah, so I was asking him, should I fry it or something in Wolof? But yeah, so without any further ado, if you're new here, I welcome you. Hit that subscribe button and let's get started without any further ado. So as you can see, I have all my ingredients here. I have parsley, onion, garlic, and hot pepper, and some little bell peppers. All right, I'm going to combine all these into the blender and blend everything until it's well combined. Actually, he told me not to actually use wet ingredients, but I said no, you know, obviously I'm a chef, right? Chef Dada. So I'm like, no, let me do some knockers. I'll just take some knockers, I'll put it in there. And he was like, no, it's going to create a lot of water. Just use dry seasoning. So obviously I was supposed to use dry seasoning, but I was stubborn. I just wanted to make it my version, you know, my own little twist to it. I use wet seasoning. All right. So I use a knockers, but if you don't want to go that route that I use, guys, just use dry seasoning, any seasoning of your choice, like black pepper, you know, any dry seasoning you have that's really, really tasty. So after adding my knockers, my wet seasoning, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 jumbo cubes. All right. But like I said, he didn't want me to add wet seasoning. He just want me to rub some dry seasoning in it, like something like that seasoning I just show you guys, the dry adobo seasoning, like dry seasoning, like garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and all those others, you know, dry season stuff, you know. But yeah, because he said it will cause a lot of water when I'm, you know, cooking it. And yes, indeed, it did create a lot of water. So for all that water to dry down, it was gonna be too much. It was going to take so long. So I even have to, off camera, have to pour some of the water out because the meat was, you know, creating its own water. So yeah, that's why he told me. He said, I told you to use dry seasoning, you know. And obviously, you know, when you wash the meat also is wet. So it's going to cause a lot of water. But if you guys want to use dry seasoning, go ahead and use like onion powder, garlic powder, you know, seasoning cube and all that stuff, black pepper, you know, dry adobo seasoning. So I put that in the pot. I'm gonna let that cook. Now I'm going to go ahead and slice my onions, and these onions is what we're gonna use to decorate it and eat with the meat. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put some jumbo cube. Use any seasoning cube of your choice. I went ahead and add black pepper and also cut like red onion just to give it a little color. All right, you can strictly use red onion, mix red onion and white onion, or just red onion or white onion. So I squeeze a little bit of mustard and also some vinegar. That's all to it. This part right here, that's all to it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mix everything until it's well combined. It was so good. I forgot the name. I'll put it on the I'll put the name on the topic of the video and let you guys know how they call it. Yeah, most of his family are from Senegal. He's, you know, obviously Gambian, but most of his family are from Senegal. But anyway, so after a couple of minutes like so, I went ahead to check the meat. We didn't add any water at this point. This was after I washed the meat. It's just almost like season cooking the meat. Season cook it. I told him, I said, I think the Ghanaian do something like this. I think I've seen videos where they do something like this, but you know, I guess the Senegalese people, they call it different. Usually he said they do this like around the prayer time, like around Tubaski, when they kill the lamb and all that stuff. This is part of the recipe that they will make when you know, during Tubaski time. Some of the meat, they will take it and cook it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and cook it some more, and then I will take it and transfer it into another bowl. All right, but you want to make sure it's cooked really good. Most of the water dry down, all the seasoning go inside the meat, like so, like I'm doing in the video. Like I said, again, off camera, I pour some of the water out because he did warn me. He said do not use wet seasoning because, you know, onions, when you blend the onions, it tend to have a lot of juice to it. So yeah, that's what I did. So if you want to do dry rub, like dry rub seasoning, that would be great. So I went ahead and add a good amount of oil into the pan. I'm going to, usually they will make this recipe with French fries on the side, but I also did French fries and I wanted to balance the sweetness, you know, some sweetness to this recipe. So I have some plantain at home. So I just decided to fry some plantain to balance the sourness and the sweetness, you know. So this was the part where I added red onion to the white onion just to give it color, but it's not necessary have to be this way. I just wanted, you know, I like colors, you know. So I just wanted to add some color into the recipe. You can strictly use white onion or red onion or both just to give it color. Okay. If you're liking this video so far, give this video a big thumbs up and a big like, and follow me for more. And also follow us guys on my second YouTube channel, which is Hannah's Simple Life. All right. So now the oil is already heated up. All I'm going to do now is brown the meat. And by the way, I'm using goat meat, okay? In this recipe, you can use lamb or you can use goat meat because that's the type of meat that this recipe is perfect for. Lamb or goat meat, not like beef, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and brown it. You don't want to brown it all at once. You want to, you know, brown it a little bit at a time until it's really like dark brown, you know. Then now I'm going to go ahead and check my plantain. All right, they usually don't fry plantain on the side. Like I said, they use French fries on the side, but I wanted to balance some of the sweetness. Okay, as you can see, the meat is already brown. That's all to it. Just brown the meat after you already season, cook it, all the meat, all that seasoning go inside the meat. You just want to brown the meat. Okay, brown the goat meat. Yeah, like I said, I'm using goat meat here, and you can use lamb. Because usually, like I said, that's how they cook it during Tubaski time. They will use some of the lamb to make some of the meat to make this recipe. All right, so he said you should buy some goat meat or some lamb. There's one recipe that I want you to try. I said okay, no problem. So after the meat is brown, I'm going to go ahead and take it out and put it into a plate like so. All right, like I said again, if you're new here, welcome you. If you're a returning subscriber, I also welcome you. If you're new, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget that post notification bell. You'll be one of the first to know whenever I upload a new video. Give this video a big like and a big thumbs up. All right, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also follow for more. And follow us on my second YouTube channel, Hannah's Simple Life. Yes, that onion that I mix, you know, with the vinegar and the jimbo and the, you know, mustard, that one is going to go right on top. Then you have your French fries on the side like so. I fried some French fries off camera. I fried some French fries. Now I'm going to just garnish it. I have some cucumber there, and I also slice in some fresh tomato off camera. So what you see me add there is cucumber, you know, and fresh tomato, just a little bit, you know, almost make it like a salad, you know, garnish it, make it look beautiful, but also it's going to be edible alongside with this dish. All right, it was so delicious, and I hope you guys will give this recipe a try. It's not complicated at all. It's so easy to make, and it's so delicious. When you take one bite of the onion and the meat together, combination, and the French fries, just everything in one in your mouth, oh my gosh, your mouth will just have a party. Yes, try this recipe. It's almost like Afra, but I don't know this version. I think it's a Senegalese type of dish or whatever. So whatever, I garnish it with tomato, cucumber, and the onions with the vinegar and all that stuff, and French fries on the side. And I also put some plantain. I believe I put some plantain. I put some plantain. Like I said, that's optional, just to balance the sweetness out. Okay, balance that sour and sweetness, all right, to the dish. Look how colorful that is, guys. Look how colorful that is, and I hope you guys will give it a try. As you can see, this is the table where he already dipped in. He was like, thank you, baby. It is so delicious. So give him credit for this, because he came up with this recipe and he told me to try it, and I hope you guys will try it as well and let me know how you like it. Like, share, subscribe, and give this video a big like and a big thumbs up. I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye bye.